Hello, my friends on YouTube. How you doing, amigos? This is Mem, and we are going to watch another great video with Age of Empires 2 content. Yes, it's the best game, the best content. And don't forget that if you want that this channel keep growing and we can bring more and more videos, don't forget to thumb up, to subscribe. And if you have something to say, don't hesitate, man, and leave a commentary below the video because we love this game. Don't forget, guys, it's really, really important to support the channel. Stay tuned and hopefully you enjoy, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. First game of the day, and this is, oh my goodness, a elimination match. Mr. Survival is elimination match means that who is losing in this matchup, it's gone. It's over for them in the tournament, and according to this combination, Burgundians, Vikings, Vietnam, Bohemians, Byzantines, Cumans, and now we don't see Berbers. I think there was a mistake with the civilizations. Probably they even pick civilizations that was wrong or whatever, because these civilizations make a lot more sense as survivalists.
Yeah. Well, they can't pick civs that aren't in their draft or whatever. So, yeah. Well, it's good that they got that all sorted out. No issues, and yeah, let's have a good game.
Yeah, and not only that, survivalists, because now the flanks are not Berbers. It's Archer Civs. Vikings on one flank, Vietnam in the other flank. And then we have Red Fedes Vietnam versus Byzantines. In this specific matchup, what do you prefer?
I mean, I'm always going to say Byzantines, so
well,
there's no bothering.
Sorry. Sorry, man. So Byzantines, but why? You have to explain to the viewers why you prefer the Byzantines,
so,
not only because you love them.
You know, in 1v1s, it's all about the skirmishers and stuff like that. But Byzantines, they can still go for the crossbowmen. And then, well, the advantage of Byzantines is that they can go up the Imperial Age faster because they have the cheaper up. So if both players are playing crossbowmen in the mid game, Byzantines is going to get up faster and maybe take an advantage that way.
Yeah, I need a map like this that is... It's not that it's a snowball, but look how close they really are. It looks like a super huge map, but red and teal are quite close. Then purple and blue, the Vikings and Bohemians. I feel that the Vikings might be stronger maybe in the early game, but if Bohemians get into the late game, what the Vikings can do here?
That's kind of a tough one because, well, if there's no unique unit, what does Vikings even have? Like, if they can't go berserks, then they don't really have anything really strong in the late game. They have Arbalister with no thumb ring.
Yeah, well, now Bohemians, the good thing is that they don't have thumb ring either, right? Then Viking has great economy, but what civilization has better economy? The Vikings or Bohemians, because with the bonus Bohemians has, my goodness, they are great economically talking as well.
Yeah. Well, Vikings eco is going to be better in the mid game. Bohemians, I mean, they're both going to level out in the late game. The only thing is that there's the Hufnitsa for Bohemians. So they have the better siege against Vikings. So even if both players have the same arbs, whoever has the better siege is going to help out a lot.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask first something to the viewers. Is Survivalist volume good? I hear him perfect, but we know that in the stream sometimes it's a little bit, but the volume with Survivalist and me, we were checking before the stream and it's good, right? Okay, Survivalist, we're professional. You see why testing is looking good? Everyone say perfect, good. Look at the spamming. My goodness, the spamming. Anyway, focus now, Mr. Survivalist. Burgundians pocket and Cumans pocket. How Cumans can shine in this map if everyone is going aggressive, because the second TC might give you a boost, but then your flanks are going to be kind of exposed.
Yeah. Well, the longer that Feudal Age is, the better the Cuman 2TC is, because, well, the longer that your opponents are staying in Feudal Age, the better your boom is going to be. Whereas Burgundians, they're going to have the eco-techs from Castle Age in Feudal Age, so their economy is going to be pretty supercharged as well.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What do you think the Cumans should do here? Directly the second TC, or make first few scouts and then add the second TC during Feudal Age?
I think it's probably better to add some scouts first, just because you want to keep your opponents in that earlier age. So the way to do that is to add military and then add in the TC a little bit later on, just so that you can be sure that you're going to keep your opponents back so that they don't just go straight to Castle Age. Because if your opponents get to Castle Age and you're going to Cuman 2 TC, you might as well have just gone to Castle Age yourself and gone 3 TC.
Oh, look what we were talking before. I'm gonna focus now, and you will comment about this because I'm just checking FedEx point of view, because we can't saw the point of view here. I have to set up his app as the way we were talking, Mr. Survivalist. How is this even possible? No meal, Mr. Survivalist. Explain to the viewers how is this even possible, seriously.
Well, with all the elephant meats and all the deer push, you can do it. It's just he's not going to have any economy. Like, look, he's not even on food. So is he going to be making any villagers? I guess what he wants to do is get 2 ranges out as soon as possible. But yeah, how can he do this? Where's the lumber camp? Yeah, he's got a really good lumber camp at least.
Just look. Yeah. I'm checking the POV in the stream, and you can check yourself in your second monitor. Zero food. Zero village on food, but also it's not that he has 200 food and he can make 23 food. This is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. What is he gonna do? Is he going complete all-in 3 range? We might be seeing 3 range here.
Well, let's see what it's going to be. We're gonna now focus on this area. There's also the battle with the scout here. He's gonna try to kill a villager. I think Teal might lose a villager. No, look at the quick walls by Margot. Well, starting good here. Remember that the games are so important, and Margot has just dominated in that one. Pretty sick move for the starting game, Mr. Survivalist.
Yeah, and Gary's scout just dying to the spear. That was a little bit sloppy, but yeah, I guess he was focused on something at home. And yeah, we're seeing a stable from the Burgundians player. And what are we seeing from our Kuhn pocket? We are...
It's going to scouts. It's going to scouts.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
talking.
It's just the safe way. Yeah.
I mean, it's too tricky because look at the map. Look at the walls Purple is doing to wall, but you are not really wall survivalists. Like, yeah, you wall around the resources, but still the map is open. And if you are coming double, you're going to break those palisades from Purple.
Yeah, well, I guess there's a stone in the back too if he needed some kind of tower, but yeah, it's kind of tricky because we're going to be seeing archers and scouts, and that's going to be really tough to fight sometimes if you just relying on walls and not enough military. And yeah, looks like Monos is trying to wall the west side, but of course, what is that going to do?
You cannot wall. He's trying to wall, but he cannot. He's doing already a tower with double archery range. He feel that Cito with Bohemians is coming really aggressive, and it is. He has the archers there already, and he's researching fletching already. Survivalist. That's fletching is huge in this kind of matchups. So important.
Yeah. I think that I do like the tower from Purple just because it's gonna protect, and you can't be taken off of gold. If you get taken off of gold, that's no more archers, and then it just snowballs. Yeah, but, well, look on the other side. Looks like we've got the Vietnamese player gonna be coming in here with the extra HP on the archers, right to the gold. Actually, this gold is super exposed from Margogo.
Yeah, but Red has no fletching. And when Teal arrives, he has fletching already. So with fletching, he might deal with those archers pretty well if he micro properly. I don't know what you think, because fletching, as we were talking, is huge in these situations. It's like the archers without fletching almost don't do anything.
Yeah. And FedEx got the blacksmith really early. It's like he forgot that he didn't have any food, because he got the blacksmith and he couldn't research fletching until now. So, yeah, I think he just kind of made a mistake not having enough on food. For whatever reason.
Yeah, well, the thing is, look at both. Because with the aggression, he made Margot be idle TC 1.22. But Fed is also idle as well, and now is 2 players against him. 2 players against Margot, because Yellow is in the side when Green is on the other side. Green and Blue are now diving into Yellow's economy and attacking the pockets. What is more important in those situations? Attacking the pocket, attacking the flanks? I think there is not a real answer for that question, but I don't know what you think.
Wherever you can get damage. yeah, I'm not such an expert to really be able to know the specifics here, but if they can get damage on Yellow, then go to Yellow. Look at this. They're forcing a tower. This is really good.
Oh man, and Tubil is already down, doing the tower right now. Look at this. He's gonna try to kill a few more villages. And as you mentioned, now he's doing the tower on the wood. But if you make a tower on the wood, how you are going to protect the goal, right? Because he's going directly now to the goal. So either way, it's a good achievement here for the Insanity.
Yeah, it's a loss either way. So yeah, if you only have one tower, then you can only protect one location.
One main resources, guys. Now red is coming. Red and yellow are now coming to green. This is the problem here, survivalists. Don't worry, man. It's so difficult to focus. There's action all over the map. You check the map and you see, man, this is Black Forest. Do you think now that this map is a closed map? So aggressive. Look at the action. Red and yellow on green. He has the second TC. Obviously, it's going to help. But the problem here is, I believe that yellow should be able to go up to Castells faster than green. Yeah, green will have more economy.
Green's on 2 TCs, so yeah. I think green, he's fine to stay in Feudal Age for a little bit longer because he's just going to have such a strong boom anyways.
So you prefer Kumans here?
I like them. I like Burgundians as well, but, well, our Burgundian player is probably in a worse spot because he had to defend with a tower. Whereas with the Kumans, the TC just defends that wood line. So It's not really a big deal. Even if he's got military or enemy military in green's base, like green is fine.
Yeah. I mean, he has also stone close to that TC, so even if he hit eventually a little bit more stone, he can take it. Then the problem is that he's not taking gold, but, well, as you said, he has the 2-tone center. He's going to be always ahead. He has already 40 villages and 11 armies, so he has 5 villages more. He has 3 army more. Now they are trying to attack with together with the scouts, but yellow has so many units there.
And Red's archers pathed into the wood line a little bit, and now they're trapped. Red's going to lose all of his archers here, potentially. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, look at in the north. Look at in the north. In the north, red is going to lose all the villages because green and blue. Man, blue is in the other flank. Blue is in the other flank. Now FedEx has a lot of archers there, but this is a huge attack here by green. And on top.
Yeah.
And Cito, survivalist. That was huge.
They're going around the world pretty much. They're going to make it to Margot's base at this rate.
Yeah, they're going to go
their
back
ally.
to defend Teal. Well, now we see the other and blue. I mean, Cito has too many units right now. 20 military with 39 villages, while purple is on the way to Castle. Yes, but look at Cito resources. Survivalist. It's up to him, man. Pretty sick, man.
Well,
oh wow.
And yeah, purple, he's up. He's got the market down. So I mean, well, I guess most of the players pretty much have the market at this stage. Yeah, it's a good way to make sure that you can get up on time. And what are we gonna see with these uptimes? Are we gonna see boom? Are we gonna see mass crossbowmen and knights?
Well, in this map, you know, I mean, you are being almost sarcastic because boom here, man, they're gonna go push probably with everything, you know. We see that not even double B tags. They go super quick and they forget the upgrades. Blue is now defending at home. He's gonna defend against purple. Green is still not up, but as we were talking, it doesn't matter. They are far enough to 1 minute difference when you have already 10 villages more. 10 villages more now, the Kumans. But when he reach Castle, he's going to have like 14 more because 1 TC still working.
Yeah, exactly. And the second TC can also research Wheelbarrow as well on the way up. Like it's just really useful to have.
Well, now that you mention, it's not only that. It's 13 villages and Wheelbarrow because he has Wheelbarrow already.
Yeah.
That's a huge economy lead right now, survivalist.
It really is. And look, there's a hole. There's a hole at the at red. And the scouts get in. This is what I'm saying. This map, you have to be watching for the acacia trees. There's going to be a hole somewhere.
He's going to lose everything, but he's going to lose all the villages because now he cannot escape. But in that spot, with the scout killing the villages, the archers are covering everything else. This is a brutal mistake by FedEx that is probably going to get destroyed all the lumberjacks. Well,
yeah, well, the scouts didn't have any upgrades, so they do go down, but they did their job. They did a lot of damage there.
Yeah, they did their job for sure. 53 villages for the Kumans. Now we have Cavaliers and Chainbarden armor. How many stables? Wow, you got your answer, survivalists. 3 stables from yellow. 3 stables, man. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of have to just to get all that military out, and the 3 stable gives the flexibility to stop villager production and just spam military in those cases where you just need a little bit more. So I like this 3 stable play.
Yeah, well, Kumans is doing 3 too, but that's kind of expected because the stables are cheaper, 100 wood each building. But let's focus on Cito. Look at Cito, how he's eating absolutely everything from purple. Monos with the Vikings is just losing everything. Survivalist, what is this?
Huge battle there. Yeah. Well, the tower will protect purple for a little while though, so it's not like he's gonna die. But that was pretty bad losing the archer mass.
Yeah, but the problem here is that now he can break him in the palisade on the right, so he can dive into the woodline. If he's not doing that because the tower is there, we can see 4th archery range. If that was a barrack that he deleted the barrack there. Oh boy. Okay, well, he doesn't really need it. He probably wanted to have the goal with a better efficiency. Now yellow is going to make the second TC. Blue is with 2 archers on yellow, and now teal. Teal is the one who is, let's say, in a worse position with the Insanity, because red is pushing now with the crossbows, but other than that, he's looking pretty good in the other side.
Yeah. Well, we see ballistics coming in for teal, so he might be able to take a pretty good fight here, just getting that tech advantage here, and he's going to chase down these red archers. If red stops for even a second, he's going to start losing units. Oh wait, no, it wasn't teal who got ballistics.
Well, it's fine.
Oh, that was blue.
But he's doing now. He's doing now. Blue is doing ballistic, but now exactly. Teal, you are reading the player's mind. It's okay, you know. It's Teal is also doing. Look at now ballistic also for red. They need it. But in these battles when they are so close, you really need to have those arbrets so quick. And blue, he lost quite a lot of army. He was super ahead. And look at now the military from Cito. Vilese will be later, the next cities, okay? There's too many cities, so I'm thinking all the players already, Mr. Survivalist. I mean, it's normal, man. I'm confused, man. I'm confused already.
Yeah, well, blue only has 2 ranges, whereas purple has 4 ranges. So who's going to have more military? Obviously, the player with 4 ranges. So, I think purple's going to start pushing blue. But at the same time, looks like we have a big fight maybe going to happen in the top.
Check in there with those archers by FedEx Vietnam, with all the archers, and as you mentioned before, more HP. Everyone knows that those Vietnam archers has more HP, and now with the cavaliers, but there's so many knights, 12 knights, 5 cavaliers only, and the knights are already with +2 armor and gonna make the +2 attack too. I think that battle is not gonna be a good battle for La Pandilla de carry. Mr. Survival is so many knights, they're gonna trap that army.
Yeah, It's hard to call. It really depends on how good those knights are going to be, because there aren't enough cavalier to really protect the crossbowman, but the crossbowman can focus down knights pretty easily. So it just depends on if teal can get his army a little bit closer here, and let's see the fight.
This will be getting, and now there is some cavaliers also taking villas on the goal. Obviously, he's taking a good battle here, but who is taking the biggest result? I really believe that this will be teal and green. They have more army, but to be honest, they are doing a decent trade according to the army they had. But if you check now the total numbers, is a problem. It's a real problem there, because 36 army, 67. They killed everything there, Mr. Survivalist. Literally everything.
Yeah, there was just too much military, and the micro was good. So, that... Now we're going to see a counterattack in the north. So, hopefully those players are going to be ready, red and yellow. They're going to need to turtle a little bit here. But that's a huge army coming. So, what's the answer?
Yeah, not only huge army coming, check the boom from the Kumans. 20 villas more. You know, it's missing all the heavy plow. You know, yellow don't even have wheelbarrow. This is, I mean, military numbers is similar, 15, 21. Well, it's still ahead, but not like a huge difference. But the huge difference is with FedEx and Margot. Margot that has been playing not as great lately. Today, 35 crossbows for skirmishes. So many unit survivalists. How to hold this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just kind of seems like you almost need siege or something like that. Like, if you're behind Knight Crossbowmen, spamming more Knight Crossbowmen, is that going to really help?
Yeah.
Seems like a big bada boom is needed.
Yeah, but then the problem is, if you do a bada boom, as you mentioned, a Mangonel, there's a lot of knights. It's not going to be super difficult to snipe that one. Like, you can go, hit them back, and then you also put yourself even more behind with the economy. You can see now how they're taking the building on the left. Purple keep trying to keep attacking, and Purple, with only one TC, and honestly, I think with only one TC is fine with the Vikings. You want to really push it back. I see now Cito with 3 tone centers, but yellow and red are trying to hold. Are they going to be able to hold? This amount of army is just insane, Survivalists. I don't think they can.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if it's going to be a good idea for teal to go up to Imperial Age with that Byzantine faster Imperial Age with all this army mass just to secure it. Because there is enough army from FedEx and yellow. So they are being pushed back, but, well, if an Imperial Age could come in, then Arbalest will kill all.
Well, Survivalist D is not adding other TCs, so definitely he's going for a 1 TC, you know, and probably is the way to go. But now it's still coming with more Cavaliers. It's 26 Cavaliers. The boom from Anatomy is insane, and now we have Purple that is still doing a good damage. There's no army anymore from Citol. He has a important lead with the economy, but the Vikings don't need economy, Survivalists. They don't. But in the north, look at the battle, man. They have a huge amount of army. This is insane. They're gonna kill absolutely everything. I don't think they can do anything anymore there. My goodness. Wow.
Yeah, and this little bit of micro that Teal was doing with that small group of crossbowmen just to pick off the single units from FedEx, that was really good. So just taking the lead even further with that battle.
Well, let's remember, guys, that the
look at the villager difference as well.
Yeah, it's important.
The villager difference between the two teams is huge. It's massive.
Yeah, but now Purple is killing quite a lot to Citol. He has no army, Citol, in comparison with Purple. In that area, Purple is stabilized, so he's fine, and his Vikings.
Castle.
Yeah, he did a castle on that TC, but please, Green is up to Imperial, man. 108 villages, almost 110 villages here with 17 army. How is this even possible? Survival is he's up to Imperial, and he still have more knights than his opponent pocket Cavaliers.
Yeah, well, taking good fights, and yeah, just having such a strong economy from earlier, and that's all just snowballing here. So yeah, really, Purple is the one who has to do damage here. If Purple can't do damage, then the game is over.
Yeah, but he cannot really do that much damage because even if he has less army, he has a castle, as you mentioned, so he's protected in a good spot of that map. Now he's researching the heavy plow just to have even more economy because he did gold out mining so long ago, so he's also getting with 40 on gold. He has a stone to make a castle, so he can go with villages forward and make a castle on his face, and well, Red has 43 villages, 22 army. Please look at Margot with your favorite civilization, the Byzantines. 57 villages, 58 archers, and on the way to Imperial now 60 army. More army than villages. Who need villages?
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's the classic Byzantines.
Yeah.
That's what you do with that civ.
Well, guys, you have to know something. Survivalist is a big fan of Byzantines. If he sees Byzantines, he keep casting all the cities. If there's no Byzantines, he's out. He's gone. He leave me alone. He loves the Byzantines. All right.
I'm happy that we're seeing more Byzantines these days. No. Nobody used to pick the civ. So yeah.
In this tournament, Byzantines, is always pick. This map, Socotra map, there is a lot of potential maps that they are really, really good. GG Cole, the insanity in this first game, total domination. I mean, yeah, really clear one, right?
Yeah. It was pretty solid, and I think Kumans was the right choice here.
Is the key. It was the difference, probably the Kumans, because he was all the time with more army, was faster, with better economy, or also the flanks were doing a great job.
Oh, yeah. The flanks were doing a great job too, and they allowed the Kumans to boom up and make enough military get to Imperial Age, and once Imperial Age came in, the opposing team knew it was over.
Well, we can check Margot finally shining again. I'm telling this because he wasn't playing that great, but I know that he has been getting exams. He has been focused on the studies. So, if you are not focused completely in the gaming, it's complicated to be at your top. I think now he's more focused, and just look at that KD. Being as a flank with archers and having 83-34 is something, Mr. Survival. Yeah. And with Byzantines, man, what's going on? Is the player, is the civilization? I'm not going to ask to you because you are BS. Completely.
Well, man. Yeah. Well, this Katie is, I mean, it's nice to see. That's part of the reason why they won, really, is just that even if the economy was the same, if you're killing twice as many units, it doesn't matter really what the economy's like.
Okay, well, guys, we're going to jump now in game number 2. There we go. And we are starting. Mr. Survivalist, what do you think about this map now that we are starting here and we can see the craziness of this map?
Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, so we have all of the beach terrain around the outside, as they said in the little video that we watched. And yeah, without being able to build on that and being forced to eventually expand outwards to find those golds, there's going to be a lot of terrain that you just can't really get a foothold on. So it's just going to be a bunch of military running around.
Yeah, aggressive play,
Which is
as you
going
can
to
see.
favor any units. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
So,
go.
what do you think? Because we have the corners with a lot of food. Berbers here potentially could be interesting because, well, but he's not close to the food corners. That's the problem. Yellow. I was telling that with Villiers, you can lure those. We can see how Felix is already taking a elephant from the corner, but he will have to block it. That Villiers and Cito is there already. So that Villiers, it's about to die.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's a pretty valid strategy on this map, is just sending your scout to the opponent's food area and just to block a Vill. Because you know your opponent's going to have Vills there, and you can't go for the house trick on the beach terrain. So
Exactly.
what are you going to do?
For that reason, when I saw the scout there, that Villiers is about to die. And he lost one Villiers in minute 2. Cito is with Saracens. Well, Saracens in a map like this, Mr. Survival, is that you don't have a stone at all, and you have the crazy market. It's a great choice, man.
Yeah, you're the only one that's going to have a castle. And there are hills in the center, too. It's not like it's completely flat. So there are going to be some pretty good areas to place a castle.
Yeah, there's a lot of things potential to do. We have now 2 pockets, and I want that we talk about those pockets. Because the pockets are Kryn, Anotop Slavs, and then the Berbers. Would you prefer here?
And Berbers. Okay. It's kind of hard to say. Well, Berbers. I'm starting to think Slavs. It could be kind of good. Like, that food economy can really help. Berbers doesn't really have the greatest economy bonus, but, well, that said, Berbers with the faster villagers are probably going to be really good for this map. If he was closer to the food area, just bring in elephants, stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be really tough to say though. Berbers also has the cheaper knights. So that could come into play, like if you get taken off of gold and you just have access to the gold under the TC, then knights will still be coming out for the Berber player.
And then we have now Monos. Monos with Malay. And here we have Gurjaras with already 10 goats or sheep. Well, so it's goats on the mill, but he has under the town center how many? Another 14 is doing another mill. Imagine the food Gurjaras is gonna have here. Mr. Survival is what is this? My goodness.
Disgusting. So, for each goat that you have in a mill generates 3.5 food per minute. So if you have like a full garrison, it's kind of like you have 1.5 villagers extra that's working on food. So having
Constantly.
2 full mills, you're basically 3 vills up on, and that's food coming out of nowhere. It's like you have 3 free food, 3 vills. So that's huge.
Wow. Well, and he can still make another mill. Would you make another mill and put those 4? I will do it when I can.
Oh, for
Why
sure.
not?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So
it's especially if you can find some more, but it's gonna increase the efficiency of his farmers. Maybe he doesn't get it yet. It's fine. But it's going to increase the efficiency of farmers when he wants to make more farms anyways. So, yeah, adding another mill once he can afford it. Maybe on the way to feudal age or something like... Oh, he is on the way to feudal age. Okay, well, he wants to probably save up for a barracks. No need to go too crazy. But it looks like 3 more sheep are coming in for him, so maybe it's worth it.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, those 3, I don't know if there's another 3 because it got caught by red, but it's the first time we see Gurjaras in this map in the tournament. We have balanced the map in African Spring. Maybe now we have to balance this one. Well, we cannot balance. We cannot balance this one. Survival, sorry that I interrupt you. We cannot balance this map because there's no other food, because the other food is in the corners. So if we remove sheep, other than farms, there will be nothing. So the sheep has to stay there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're gonna have to come with a herdable animal that can't be garrisoned in mills or something like that. That would be a pretty good balance, but that'd be like some kind of mod or whatever. Maybe have like a third category of herdable, just to balance these kind of maps for Gurjaras. But who knows?
Yeah, it's difficult to know. It's definitely difficult to know. And right now, we're gonna focus just a little bit on another point of view to see how the pocket is gonna be working here. And the pocket with Anotop Slavs as a green. We were talking Slavs or Berbers. Obviously, in the start, also you start having, because the bonus is working from at the start. The bonus from the farms from Slavs. So in Dark Age is also working.
That is true. Usually you don't have Dark Age farms, but when on this map with so many farms that you start with, Slavs is sick.
Yeah, it's really great, and that's the point, right? So we're gonna see now, and we're switching now into the main view. Purple is being a little bit denied, being super active right now, Myinsanity. Being really, really active. Look at this, delaying a little bit more also the archery range. Not anymore. And well, they're preparing for the big battle, Mr. Survivalist.
I think Gajars is going to dominate here. Just looking at the way that Margot has set up his economy with all the extra sheeps. Like, he's got so many more archers out on the field. He's getting a blacksmith. He's going to be able to get fletching instantly. And these archers are going to do some damage.
Well,
sure.
I mean, the thing here is he doesn't need villages on food anymore, right? Survival is he just put everything on wood and gold. So then double archery range production is insane, and now Monos didn't build the second archery range, so he's already in a big problem.
Yeah. I wonder what happened there. That's kind of weird. I don't think he lost a villa or anything. It just kind of. He kind of forgot about it. Too much craziness coming in, and the archers are in the back. Oh no!
Yeah, he didn't lose. Didn't lose any village.
That was really bad for Margot, losing those 3 archers.
Yeah. Well, he's still. No, now it doesn't have that advantage anymore. He has 4 archers. 3 archers are coming. I'm gonna check in the other side. Remember that the Saracens are with the well, not only the Saracens. I mean, it's team bonus. So. Let's see those archers if you're gonna make the damage here also from Margot. Now with the scout, I'm focusing more in the north right now because it seems more action, but in the south days some villages being annoying. Look how he's forcing Vegas to make another tower, and remember, no stone. So after this tower there's no more stone for him.
Yeah, and well, the tower is gonna protect both golds somewhat, so it's a really good tower.
Yeah, but he needs to make it. He's not doing yet. And he has fletching. Be careful if he's coming with more archers. There is potentially 5 archers there. He should send more villages. Otherwise, he's not gonna make it. And that's a problem. In the north, we still see a lot of farming. Man, look at the army from Myinsanity. Survivalist, 26-10. What the hell? They're dominating big time to the Argentinians.
Yeah, well, Gajars was able to get a ton of military out because of that early eco, and, well, it's not even just early eco, it's still working. It's just working forever. He's got 3 mills with almost full garrison. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. Let me check.
So he's going to be able to pump out archers forever because all of his villagers are on wood and gold, as you're saying.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to be up to Castle Age, actually.
Yeah, it's insane. It's actually insane. You can see Yellow going back a little bit with the scout. The good thing is Red, FedEx, it's on the way to Castle Age. I didn't see it coming, but you're going Castle Age. Survival is naked.
Well, Castle Age when there's archers in your base denying all your gold. I don't know. That's going to be really rough. He's going to go up for what?
And no army, right? He has no army. And now Blue is on the way to Castle because also he's bought it all the resources with the Saracens, and now, oh my God, this is gonna be a quick game. They're destroying on purple in the north. They're killing the buildings with those crazy archers as well. And in the south, what he can do, Fed is without army.
Yeah, FedEx is gonna be up, but it's like he can't even make a TC. So.
Oh. No. Look what happened to FedEx now. He lost the tower, or he canceled, and now he does have a stone to make a tower 122 stone. My goodness. Oh, disaster.
Yeah, he canceled it, but it was just a little bit too built, and he needed those 3 the 3 stone, and just he's not gonna get it. So he's gonna need to make skirmishers, and when you're making skirmishers in team game, I hear that's a bad call. So
Survival
he needs them though.
Did you notice our synchronization telling disaster? It was, I mean, if we practice, couldn't be better, man. We say disaster exactly at the same time. This coordination is on another level, man. What's going on?
Oh yeah, I mean, we don't even have that much practice together, so
no.
Imagine what another few games will do.
It's total domination. And now, who are doing to the... Well, La Pandilla is getting a little bit more army finally on the field. That TC from FedEx is great. Obviously, he's already in Castle Age, and now he has skirmishes. Skirmish is not going to help a lot against the scout, but obviously he's going to put Blue out of his base, and now having the second TC on the goal and being Chinese civilization, well, he can kind of stabilize.
Yeah. That second TC is really good, but I mean, when you're going to Castle Age to just go on 2 TCs, is that really going to be the greatest? He's going to be so far behind to making really any kind of real impact in this game. So, I think that Myinsanity does have a pretty big window to punish this.
Yeah, well, they're trying. They still have one player in Castle. Is one player in Castle for La Pandilla de Carry 2. Now Yellow is walling in the middle. He has to be careful. It's gonna be in problem because Blue archers from Cito are now joining the party, and with those archers, he's not gonna be able to wall more. The scouts are just taking down the houses. Yellow is gonna be in Castle, but he's gonna be in time. He's really going to be in time. Mr. Survivalist doesn't look like he's gonna be in time with the Castle Age.
Yeah. He's gonna try and delay as much as possible with these walls, but is the stable gonna fall? The stable might die. I think he just lost 175 wood on that stable. I think the foundation died. Oh no.
Oh man. He lost, and now he's coming again, and he's open. He's gonna kill this. This is impossible. It's impossible. Yellow Zero army. Yellow is with Zero army, but literally Zero, and now the scouts keep coming, going to Yellow Lumberjack, so he's gonna lose all the Lumberjacks, and they are calling the GG. Ooh, this is the insanity, the baguettes, let's say, because look how they smile, look how Anotop, and they are focused, man. This is the team we saw in Return of the Clans in the previous tournament, that they were playing madness, and today they are playing like this. Survivalists, they are playing amazing. I mean, no chances for now for La Pandilla de Carry.
It's looking pretty strong, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to see on the next map if the other team can bring it back. But yeah, just these players are looking really strong. Like Gujar's was such a good play there, though. It gave them such good momentum in the early game, and they just carried that.
Yeah, but if you check the statistics, it's not that they get a huge amount of food because he's not like brutal there, but it made that Margot got the most goal in the game, because he put more villages on goal. He also have good amount of wood. So as we were talking, 28 army high for Margot. So with this bonus with Gurjaras, it can be used for the full scouts, but also for go full archers, because you can balance the economy. It's pretty crazy
you
how...
still need food for villagers. So it's like you just have half your villagers. It's like you have half price villagers pretty much with that Civ. So, yeah.
The player seems that it's still discovering, but please check the KD. Gary, Pocket, 1 kill, 14 losses. It's crazy. I mean, it's really crazy. And Cito 17-3. Well, let's move on, guys. Game number 3. My goodness. Gentlemen, game number 3 is starting right now. And we have... Well, look at these civilizations, man. Can be more aggressive civs. Hans as a flank. Pocket Magyars. The other flank, Mayans. And we have Khmer as a pocket. Hindustanis as a flank. And blue Ethiopians as a flank as well. Look at this, the map. And look at these civilizations. Hindustanis flank. Hans flank. What is this? Survivalist.
Wow. So, Hindustanis with the cheaper villagers is gonna be kind of interesting because...
Look, sorry that I interrupt you. Look at that villager, he was trying to go and he's wasting the villager because he saw himself with the eagle. So then he take the elephant in the first minute. Go on with Hindustanis and Hans, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Well, having the cheaper villagers is really gonna help if you get denied from berries or denied from your deer or... elephant stolen, so it really helps when you get lamed because you just need less resources for the villagers, and you want to keep the TC running at all times. So I think it's a safe pick, and also we all know Hindustanis, they're gonna have a lot of potential for doing really anything throughout the game because their economy's good, their units are good. They just seem like they don't really have too many weaknesses at the moment.
I want you to tell me your opinion about this. And so into the stream Monos POV. Do you play, well, you don't play a lot of team games, you said, but what do you think about playing with the team colors? I don't know how they can play. Personally, I could never play like this. And he's playing with the team colors already in Dark Age, in this map that is so aggressive. Look, Monos, full blue, then teammates yellow. You don't even know who attack you because they are all red.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. Yeah, I don't think I could play like that. I think I have to see the proper colors.
Yeah, I cannot play like that, but there's a lot of people that feel comfortable like this. Well, this is the funny thing that is happening. And now we're going to keep on the POV because we want to see if he's going to be able to lane. He's kind of being predictable, so we can see how he's trying to lane the Lumbercan. Do you think he's going to wall the Lumbercan? Well, Monos is not doing anything then.
We'll see.
He's wasting ability.
I think when you go for a lane, you don't really have a specific plan. Like maybe you have a plan to maybe steal a boar or something, but you have to adapt. So like you send the Vil and you lame what you can. If you can't lame anything, well, you should always be able to lame something. But it's like you see the gold, you lame the gold. If you see the berries, you lame the berries. Like you just have to kind of adapt the laming to what you see. Because it is kind of, it's risky. Like, you never really know what you're going to get.
Don't be a stubborn human, right? Like...
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, just be very adaptive with this. Because you're already playing adaptive. Like, you're not really following a build order when you're laming. It's like, you're just trying to make the game crazy. So, yeah, you don't have to have a concrete plan in mind.
Yeah, and then the multitasking has to be great because if not, you're going to fall behind quite fast and predictable. We see how the Mayans, it's walling out the goal. That's really good if you check the map because look at the other goal, how forward it is. So walling the goal like he is right now is going to put Sito with a potential goal really, really exposed.
Yeah, and Sito doesn't even know this is going on. He has no vision over that, so... yeah, he's going to be super surprised, and Sato's probably going to try and place a mining camp there, and he's gonna see the lamed gold pretty soon. Well, at some point when he goes to make the mining camp, and he's gonna be sad that he has to take that forward gold.
My God, but this is disgusting. Look at what we were talking. Like seriously, I mean, teal, 2 abilities on gold, nothing on berries. Green is doing now the mill. And he's with Khmer. Well, that's okay because Khmer is insane, but they are up 17 villies. Red with the hands. He's also going up incredibly fast with a mining cap and no mill either. Wow, man, that berry is also for Red. Survival is a disaster. So forward.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like we're seeing a second lame, but it's gonna be stopped here by blue. But well, 2 palisades came up in a pretty good spot though, and that gives vision. And yeah, look at this forward mining camp from Sato. So it's gonna be hard to defend. And look at the Vil.
Look what he's doing here. Well, he's really good because right now, I mean, if he sacrificed kinda that Villier, he cannot take the goal properly. Like, look how much they have to go around, right? Those villies to get the goal properly.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I mean, the scouts are here as well, just hitting the palisade, not really doing any scouting. Yeah, of course, this villager will probably get killed for that, but it might be worth it just to delay the archer production because that could lead to some kills on Sato as well. So
yeah, I like this Mayans has 1 villager more. Yeah, that's true. So it's not a disaster. Sacrificing his small advantage in the start. Now we see archery range on the right. Red is trying to kill Teal Scout. It's double archery range by Hindustanis, while the Hans is doing only 1 archery range. Even look at this, that even without doing the mill, with the Hans you don't have that much wood, man. He's gonna make the second archery range now, but it's taking a little bit more a while than Teal. And here, any seconds matter, Mr. Survivalist.
Oh yeah. If you have 2 archers and your opponent has 3 archers in a fight, the 3 archers is gonna win. So every second counts when you're trying to get your archers out. Because the mass is what really matters. Of course, micro matters as well, but the mass is the most important thing. And we've got some boxing happening in the top. Looks like that lady, she got out. She escaped the cage, and she's still laming.
You are a gentleman, man. You say a lady, man. You are a gentleman. I'm not a gentleman. I like the way you do it. Guys, from now on, I will never call the villager, because I call them brunette. Now it's going to be a lady, too. I'm with you, Mr. Survivalist. I prefer lady. As well.
Some of them are ladies and some of them are not.
Wow, man, it was better with the lady, you know. It was better with the lady. Don't change the topic, Mr. Survivalist. Anyway, archery range now in front of the berries. Barak is here. Look at those scouts. But I agree with you. Let's keep going with those scouts. And yellow, Mr. Gary. Ooh, he's going to be there soon. The problem is with all this lane, look at purple. He's still with one spear outside. It's still no archers. And you are the Mayans. When you are the Mayans, you want to have a lot of archers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what happened? I think he was late to sending to wood because we saw... Well, I saw like 8 villagers going to the wood line when he was really like halfway to feudal age or something like that, and that really hurt the archer production. So I think the multitasking wasn't quite there for our Mayans player. And yeah, archers are going to take the berry villas here. They're going to have to retreat. And well, the sheep are running out underneath the TC for monos as well. Blacksmith coming down. We're going to be seeing fletching for the Mayans player, but that doesn't really help when you don't have any archers.
Well, he doesn't have the food for fletching. Not yet.
Yeah.
He's going to have in a moment. Yeah, he's doing now. But, they took a village. The good thing that Yellow is doing is forcing them to go away and give a little bit of time for the Mayans to do archers. But he's still with only one archery range. And one archery range is bad, yes, but Blue has only one archery range too, because he delayed him a little bit. That's a very important that you point out, the multitasking. When you go with this kind of lane, your APM has to be on point, because it's required.
Yeah. And it's not even just the APM, it's the attention. Attention to your economy. Just sending your villagers to the wood line at the right time. Stuff like this. Little things. It looks like we're going to be seeing maybe an engagement in the right side. Let's see the micro. Really good micro for FedEx. He picked off 2 archers instantly.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's definitely doing a good job. We have 10 archers, 8 archers, and now can snowball. He need to go back. That white hill is going back. Another archer scout there. FedEx is in a good position, yes, but look at the macro. 600 wood in the bank. How many farms he could have already? 600 wood. You know, that's what is make the difference between the top and the super strong players. With this all aggression, you are on 0 resources because you are controlling everything at the same time, and that's one of the most complicated part in this game, survivalist.
Yeah. And I think that's going to really hurt FedEx's uptime here to Castle Age. So even if he does a lot of damage, if it's just if he's losing his army here as well, that's going to really hurt. I wonder if we're going to see a 3rd range coming down with all that extra wood, because you pretty much have to catch back up in military when you lose your whole military like this.
But what happened
let's see what the reaction is. And there it is, 3rd range. But it's forward. How can you make a range when there's archers on that foundation?
Yeah, you have
it's
to
not
do
even
it at the
gonna
back. At the back, delete that one, make it the back, and the other side we see now yellow and green and on top with 12 army. Well, 13 army for yellow, a lot of army too. Now they stabilize. Yellow and purple has more army than green and blue. If you check the numbers, they have more. And they're doing the average, so they are fine. The problem is that red was doing great. I don't know if he was, at the time that he was doing all the farms, that maybe didn't control the archers because he was ahead. Clearly ahead from Margot.
He was just out of position. He got he got surrounded by the teal archers. They came from behind, and he just got cut off from his reinforcements, and he couldn't group up. And then that snowballed. So, yeah, FedEx with the macro issues here, and he's really paying for it now. Yeah, but maybe we see a big battle on the other side.
I'm checking on the other side because there is a lot of army, as you mentioned. Look at yellow. He has already +1/+1. He's doing the bloodless. He's committing +1/+1 for green too, but you need to wait 5 seconds because in 5 seconds, those scouts will have 20 HP more, and that's quite a lot in these battles.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, Bloodlines is a great timing to go take a fight. So I think if they force a fight now here with Bloodlines versus no Bloodlines, this is the best time to dive, is right now before green gets Bloodlines. But I think that they're maybe not going to.
Well, they have 20 seconds.
For 20 seconds, but they don't know that. So,
they are. I mean, I am in their point of view, and they could see it, the upgrades, but they are not committed, and now green got the Bloodlines as well. FedEx is selling the stone? He's not even doing a tower, his wall, and you are selling the stone in this map that the tower have a lot, but look at this battle. This battle can be definitive. Let's see who is going to win this battle. Yellow Scout with all the upgrades.
Purple got it.
Purple got the
Better
job
micro
here.
on the Scouts and purple and green. Oh, well, let's see. They both have army. Well, they all have army, but I think purple got the better archer fight there, and that's the part that really matters, because, well, the archers will kill everything if there's nothing left.
Yeah, there's a lot of archers.
No archers for one team.
Yeah, a lot of archers from purple. You can see yellow is still the numbers they are pushing. So in this side, it seems that they are kinda holding the position and maybe push. But no, it feels that they have that small window and they are not taking it. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, it's really hard to overcommit. Like, if you overcommit, even if you win a battle, if you go forward and then your opponent has reinforcements and you lose your own army, then it's like you don't really gain any advantage from that. So I think that they need to be careful. These green scouts, there's actually too many green scouts here at this moment.
Can you check, please, his base? Because now I'm focused on this and people want to see the battle. How many stables got green? Because might be a lot. I mean, double stable, probably?
Yeah, we're going 4 stables for green.
What?
4 stables.
What? I'm not checking. That's why Echo Castles is just great. 4 stables. Can you check yellow? How many stables? That's why green is producing like crazy. How many stables got yellow?
Yellow's got 3 stables, but green is on 4 stables now. The 4th one just came up, but green production is going to be out of this world.
Yeah, it's just insane. Look at the archer, look at the scout. They are just spamming completely. On the other side, on the right side, it seems that they can destabilize. Still deal with some army, but we are focused completely on the left because it seems that the big battle is just happening here. Mr. Survivalist, what is this?
Yeah, who is this? I don't know. It's so close.
And purple, 4 archery ranges. Blue, 4 archery ranges. Who won't castle it when you can have feudal age, Mr. Survivalist? Let's go!
Yeah, that's what this map is all about. It's not about going to Castle Age, it's about making these huge feudal armies.
And this is happening. They stabilize now. 12 scouts, 13 archers, 16 scouts, but the thing is also Khmer economy. 20...
On the other side, we might see something.
Okay, I'm checking there with the archers, but I was about to say, survival is Gary, too many 13 seconds idle TC. Anotop, 30 seconds, pretty much. And Teal is on the way to Castle Age with, too many idle TC, but Fed is 5 minutes. On the left, back to the left because we don't have time to check the right side. There is a lot of scouts from green and blue coming. Purple has a lot of archers too. Well, it's the same archers, but man, the micro from Myinsanity is being on point today. And they are 2 players, both flanks, on the way to Castle. Is that battle can be definitive or not? Well, hard to say.
Maybe. It's hard to say at this point. It's all about the archers in the end. There's still gonna be too many green scouts here, though.
Wow, they kill all.
And they're being pushed back.
Yeah, they kill all, man. They kill all. They have 16 scouts. This is the 3-0 probably because they are with a huge advantage in military. Here is insane. And on the right side, even if there is archers surrounding, but Teal is moving back. Is moving really great. He's gonna be in Castle in a moment. The team from Citol, Anotop and Margot are playing today. Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see what their reactions are when 2 players are in Castle Age. And look, everyone from Myinsanity is up to Castle Age. No one on the other team is up to Castle Age. And yeah, that's going to be really rough. How can you fight Castle Age with Feudal Age?
Well, you can't. You definitely can't. Purple is now up with 51 villages, 13 army. Sito is doing crossbow, doing botkin arrow. They can kill the stables if they want. Yellow still have good amount of army now, yes. But green is also up. He's also up. And when the crossbows are there, those scouts from yellow are kind of useless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's just not enough military. Yeah, green has way too many scouts. These green scouts could start raiding villagers even at this point. Like, they can just go and do anything now. And there's going to be crossbowmen as well. There's a tower coming up at Gary's Woodline, but is that going to really be enough? It might be enough to keep this army back for a little while, but the army's going to move on to the farms after they see that tower.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Well, you can see the tower here, and the scouts are there. Maybe he should wait a little bit because he's about to be in castle, and then you make the light cast. But on the right side, Teal. Oh my goodness, ballistic already. Well, FedEx Feudal Age, by the way. FedEx Feudal Age, that's impossible. Purple is here with some archers, yes. Well, they are not having a terrible battle on the middle, according to the situation that they have crossbows, you know. They are doing decently okay, I will say.
Maybe there just weren't enough crossbows, and that's the danger of going too far forward, is that you don't have your reinforcements, whereas the opponent has the reinforcements. So even if there's feudal army, if they make up enough, they can still fight the Castle Age units. So you have to be careful not to die
look
to
at the
deep,
wood.
and I think they did.
But look at the wood on purple, losing all the wood, all the villas because he has a tower, but there's archers under the tower. Really smart. Yes, he lost archers there, but man, he has still 18 army. Purple will have army too, but 50 villas, 36, and on the right side, FedEx. Man, it was all about the macro for FedEx. He started really well, but that unbalanced economy, he's still in feudal. It's 25 villas. They are getting destroyed. And ladies and gentlemen, they are just dead. He is deleting the villages. And guys, the C's are over. Yeah, he deleted the TC. He's GG, guys. He's completely GG. And ladies and gentlemen, GG call. La Pandilla de Gary just died. And Insanity destroyed them, literally, Mr. Survivalist. Total
all the buildings
domination.
are being deleted now. Yeah, completely destroyed.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty crazy, guys.
Yeah,
pretty
FedEx
crazy.
just really had some macro issues this game. 6 minutes, 20 seconds idle TC. It's like he wanted to go up. Just not spending the wood was really not great.
No.
I think, he just had some attention problems in this game.
Well, it's what we were talking about, the multitasking. And then from there, he got those problems. It's true that it was basically red versus steel because most of the action with the pockets was on the left, and the monos with the Mayans, he tried to lame. But it also, if you don't make the right lame, you're laming yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And Monos also didn't quite have the multitasking there. I think he was just a little bit late sending Vils to wood, and that delayed the second range, and it kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, well, this has been, guys, the series Game 3, and now we will have the interview. Yes, guys, but you don't listen yet because I'm here with the team that is still in the tournament. Hopefully you listen to me. How you want that I call you? The Baguettes, the Insanity? But today... Congratulations. Today, you look at to me a little bit more, and hopefully you understand what I mean, the Baguettes. It was a domination. Mr. Cito, what do you think? Congratulations.
Thank you. So you can call us Baguette, Insanity Baguette. That's a good mix.
Okay. Did you feel that today you played your real level? Because that's my opinion. I feel, I don't know if you feel the same, that you could have played better in the first week.
I agree. Don't know what you guys think, but I think we were too like conservative sometimes, not playing aggressive, like not playing the Baguette playstyle, like you said sometimes.
Okay.
I agree. I think we didn't play in the qualifiers, right? So it kind of felt like we weren't quite in the tournament yet. And after the first set against AI, and I mean, obviously they played amazing, so it's not us playing bad. But after this one, now I feel a lot more in the tournament, we're back to our play style, doing well, and
and we practiced Wetam to practice for this one.
Okay. Well, I wanted to ask to Margot. Margot, do you think that the position in the webcam today helped to your performance?
Yes, because I can see better the screen with this position.
Yeah, because the last week with the webcam like this, we were. I mean, seriously, you cannot play like this because we don't know. I mean, where he was playing the last week, But
I will tell you something, man. His room was probably way too messy, so he didn't want to show his room in the back. So now, he had time to clean it, and he was fine showing it.
Margot, and now seriously, I have been telling that lately. I felt that you were not really playing your best. Do you agree with that? And today you have been played closer to your real level?
Yeah, that's true. After Return of the Clan, during Return of the Clan, I played really well and I was in shape. And after that, I tried to change some things in 1v1 to improve a bit more, and that changed my way of playing. And first, I was playing a bit worse than before. And today, I think I'm in a good shape, so hope it will still like that in the coming round.
Because in team games, the build orders are different in many situations, right, Cito? So maybe those changes that he did for the 1v1 affected him for worse to his performance.
So you're playing safer in 1v1, that's what you mean?
Yeah. In 1v1, I'm playing more defensive because before I was playing like always attack, a bit like Song Tzu. And I realized that sometimes in some situation it was really bad to always attack, so I tried to play a bit more conservative. And in team game, it's fit a bit less with the global strategies. So I just like stopped to do what I was trying to do in 1v1 and just took back my old play style in team games because that's the play style of the team. Always attack.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna ask to the viewers, what do you prefer, guys? Margot conservative or Margot attack? I'm sure the spamming in the chat is gonna be well, you know, Mr. Margot, that the spamming in the chat is gonna be real. Anyway, I believe that you got for today some pressure. You were confident for this series because if you were losing today, you were out of the tournament. And I'm sure that your goal in the tournament, knowing you, Cito, well, Arnaud, Margot, that you are kind of expecting a lot more than die, let's say, in an elimination match.
Yeah, obviously we are trying to do good. Like we went, like it's obviously not the same tournament, but we played the team game tournament before. We got to semi-final, and like I will be disappointed if we don't go to quarterfinal at least. Like
I will be disappointed if we don't win the tournament.
What?
That's what I said in the interview. So
okay. Okay. Well, only to say, I don't know. Oh, Mr. Locke, anything that you want to say? You are not in the camera, but nice to see you here. Are you happy with the performance with your teammates?
Oh yeah, everybody played great today. I think the draft was really nice. Did good preparation throughout the week, and everything just came together really well. So it was nice to see. Now
that you say about the draft, Margot, those Gurjaras in that map, what's going on, man? What I like it. Sorry that I interrupt you. What I like it is that during the tournament you can still discover a lot of things, right?
Yeah, true. I couldn't stop laughing when I was stealing all the ship under bonus TC.
I bet you are not laughing.
Okay. Well, we saw it because there is the webcams, and today the webcam was not in the sailing, so it was fine, it was fine.
Yeah,
anyway,
last time my forehead was laughing, but.
I want the last question now. Any preference? Your confidence? You're looking forward who is going to be your opponent? Who do you want to face for the decided game that will happen the next weekend?
Who can it be?
I don't know. You have to know. You are the team. I am just the commentator.
So from our group, I think it's the loser of Los Machos and Suomi. I think it's the most likely, as far as I know.
Ooh, so it can be Los Machos or Suomi versus Myinsanity? That would be an insane match.
I don't mind both. Because like both teams are really strong, and like the losing team will be like considered weaker, so I don't mind. Like depending, like,
remember that you cannot play. You cannot play twice against a team that you already played. So that doesn't matter. You cannot play twice. So it's gonna be different for sure. Anyway, great performance. Thank you for joining for the interview, and hopefully you enjoy the tournament and practice a lot. And the next weekend more and better, right, Mr. Well, all the team, but Margot, domination or not?
Domination, of course.
Okay. Thank you guys, and good luck the next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Take care.